Outstanding finish from Clark. Straight out of the air. They're going to talk about offside here and interference.
Would you crush a 17-year-old's dream? Would you wipe his goal off the board? It's instant replay time, presented by Cheez-It. I'm Andrew Wiebe with Charlie Davies. Let's go. All right, let's start with a call, or should I say no call, that gave the Red Bulls 3 points against Atlanta United, and 17-year-old Caden Clark a moment to remember forever. Bang! That's a hell of a hit and a hell of a goal for Clark on his MLS debut. But Charlie, should referee Jair Marufo have wiped it off the board for obstruction on Brad Guzan?
This is a goal. When Red Bull's Caden Clark makes contact with the ball, his teammates Daniel Royer and Tom Barlow are in an offside position, but neither player attempts to play the ball or impacts the action. The question at hand is, did Royer interfere with Brad Guzan's line of sight? If so, then the goal should not stand. He did not. He was to the left of Guzan and had to jump out of the way to the left of the ball, which proves the angle. It was Guzan's defender, Franco Escobar, who impacted his vision. Jair Marufo and his crew got this one right. We head to the Pacific Northwest for the Vancouver RSL match. It's early in the first half, and Vancouver's Fredy Montero is working to get the ball back, and he mistimes his challenge and catches RSL's Justin Portillo's ankle. Andrew, did Montero's tackle warrant a red card?
I'm in two minds here, Charlie. One, that definitely seems like it's endangering the safety of Justin Portillo. I mean, studs to the ankle and all. Two, I don't think I'd call it excessive force or brutality, and those are your two measuring sticks for serious foul play: endangering the safety and excessive force or brutality. Now, here's the thing. I don't see a lunge from Montero, just a poorly timed tackle. To me, that is reckless more than it is excessive force. So I'm with referee Silvio Petrescu on this one. Yellow card is fine by me, but that's not going to make Portillo feel any better. Portland, San Jose, 70th minute, Timbers up 2-0, and here is a corner kick coming into a big crowd in the box and ending up in the back of the net. That's 2-1. The Quakes think, hey, we've got some life, but referee Guido Gonzalez has his hand to his ear and he's waiting and he's checking, and we don't know exactly what the call is going to be until, yes, we do. It's offside on Tanner Beeson, who dunked this one at the very, very end. I honestly can't see what's going on in the middle of this scrum. Our angles just aren't good enough. But what I can see is that whenever the ball hit and went to Tanner Beeson was both ahead of the ball and behind all the Timbers defenders and the goalkeeper. That would make him offside. Good call. All right, remember that Joe Corona love tap on Nick Lima that we said wasn't violent conduct? Well, now we've got another head tap to look at and test that precedent. 21st minute of Toronto FC's 1-0 win against FC Cincinnati. Jonathan Osorio is getting a little chippy, and he knows what he's doing to Alvaro Barreal here. Referee Robert Sabiga's face says it all. He produces yellow. Any red mist for you?
Wiebe, this is in the gray area for me. I am fine with the yellow card because I don't think there is excessive force. But if a red card were shown, it would not be overturned. The IFAB law states, a player who, when not challenging for the ball, deliberately strikes an opponent or any other person on the head or face with the hand or arm is guilty of violent conduct unless the force used was negligible. I think this was negligible.
Yeah, negligible is right, Chuck. I'm looking around on the field as this happens, and even Barreal isn't that mad. That ought to tell you something. Good read of the situation by Robert Sabiga.
Another one in this match, stoppage time. In Toronto's center back, Omar Gonzalez is whistled for a push in the back on Alan Cruz to award Cincy a PK to potentially level the score. Hold up, wait a minute. Robert Sabiga goes to the monitor and waves it off. Did they get this right?
Yeah, I think they did, Charlie. There is clear contact from Gonzalez's extended arm to Cruz's back just before the ball arrives. Is it much contact? No, it is not. Is it what you'd call a soft penalty? Oh, absolutely, it is a soft penalty call. But once Sabiga calls it a penalty on the field, the burden is there on him to find a clear and obvious error to reverse it. So what's the clear and obvious error in this case? There was contact after all. The error is that Sabiga didn't see the Cruz dive live and decided on second look that the Cincy man made a meal of it. And look, I agree. There's not a foul there, just someone looking for one. Good review and brave decision.
I'm with you, Wiebe. There was a little bit of embellishment there, so that made the decision for Sabiga that much easier.
Oh boy, Cincinnati fans are not going to be happy about that one. They wanted a point and they did not get it. Now, as always, if you see something, say something, hit us up on Twitter at Andrew_Wiebe, W-I-E-B-E, or at Charlie Davies 9. He was a forward professionally or something, I don't know. We'll see you next time.